When Teyana Taylor first started appearing with actor Aaron Pierre, people couldn't help but notice. Whispers spread quickly, some folks were excited, others suspicious, but mostly, everyone just watched. The internet, as usual, jumped in with judgment. To the outside world, it looked like a fresh, low-key relationship. But what no one saw was the complicated, painful story slowly unfolding behind those quiet smiles and soft date-night pictures. Teyana never expected to share this part of her life with the world. But when the truth finally came out, it did more than just clear the air, it shattered trust. After everything she had already gone through with her ex-husband Iman Shumpert, the last thing Teyana wanted was another heartbreak. That breakup had already drained her emotionally. She was exhausted from the public drama, the endless rumors, and the pressure to pretend everything was okay when it clearly wasn't. So when Aaron came into her life, he felt like a safe space. He wasn't flashy or loud. He didn't chase headlines or post about their relationship. He brought calm, something she hadn't felt in a long time. At least that's what she thought. Their relationship was quiet, intimate. He was sweet, supportive, and paid attention to the little things. She didn't need to post his face to prove they were together. A soft hand in a photo here, a blurry shot of dinner there, it was enough. Aaron respected her boundaries. He even met her daughter, something she never took lightly. Introducing someone to her child wasn't just a big deal, it was sacred. And in her heart, she believed Aaron had earned that trust. She believed he was serious, that he saw a future with her. But trust, once broken, doesn't just bruise, it collapses. At first, the signs were so small they were easy to miss. Aaron started pulling away. He missed a family dinner. Then he didn't show up to one of her studio sessions like he promised. He said work got in the way. She didn't press him. She understood busy. But slowly, he felt different, like a stranger living inside someone she used to know. He was still there, but his warmth wasn't. Then came the rumors. Fans spotted Aaron in London without her. Alone wouldn't have been a big deal, he's an actor after all. But when a woman was seen leaving his hotel, people started asking questions. Teyana stayed silent. She didn't want to make something out of nothing. Aaron called her quickly, his tone calm, almost too calm. He said it was a friend. Just someone he ran into. His words felt too perfect, like he'd practiced them. She tried to believe him, but doubt started growing. She didn't confront him publicly. Instead, she posted small hints online, messages, layered in meaning. One post showed her daughter with the caption, "Real love doesn't hide." Another simply read, "Energy never lies, people do." Those who followed closely began to understand. Something was off, and Teyana was holding it in. Then came the message that changed everything. A woman slid into her DMs, not a clout chaser or drama queen, just someone who said she felt guilty. She had been seeing Aaron for months, completely unaware he was in a relationship. She sent screenshots, dates, even voice recordings. Teyana's heart dropped. Her hands shook. She couldn't believe it. But every detail lined up. The nights he was busy. The missed dinners. The rehearsed excuses. It all made sense now. She didn't scream or post a rant. She just sat in silence, hurt building inside her. That night, she cried in her closet while her daughter watched cartoons in the other room. The next day, she calmly asked him, "Is there anything you want to tell me?" He looked her straight in the face and denied everything. "You know I never do that to you," he said. She showed him the proof. He froze. Then came the excuses. "That was before us. She's lying. It's not what it looks like." She didn't argue. She didn't cry. She just stood up and walked out. That night, she blocked him on everything, his number, socials, even mutual friends. She wiped every trace of him from her life. The hand photos disappeared from her page. Fans noticed immediately. Her stories became darker. One black screen simply said, "Some people will break you just to see if you can heal." Speculation exploded online. People guessed what had happened. Many knew he had cheated. Others weren't surprised. But Teyana still didn't go live. Not yet. She held on to her pain in silence until it got too heavy to carry. And then one night, she went live on Instagram. She looked tired, drained. Her voice cracked, but she didn't cry. She spoke slowly, choosing her words carefully. "I don't usually do this," she said. "Y'all know me. I keep things private. But sometimes silence just protects the wrong person." She didn't name him. She didn't have to. "I trusted someone," she said. "With my heart, with my daughter, with my healing. And he lied to me, over and over. Straight to my face. Like it was nothing." The part that hurt her most wasn't even the cheating. It was the gaslighting. Making me feel like I was crazy for even asking questions. That kind of betrayal, it cuts deep. That 10-minute live was enough to blow up the internet. Twitter went wild. TikTok started spinning theories. Fans defended her. Others dragged Aaron. And Aaron? Total silence, except one cryptic post that said, "Truth always comes out. I'll stand on mine." But truth did come out. Another woman posted texts. Then a voice note leaked of Aaron saying, "I'm not ready for commitment. I like her, but I'm still figuring it out." It was clearly his voice. Then, an old message surfaced, from months ago. An ex had actually warned Teyana. She told her Aaron was known for pretending to be the perfect guy. He love-bombed women, made them feel special, then ghosted or cheated. In the end, Teyana's strength wasn't in how she reacted, but in how she chose not to lose herself. She protected her peace, even when it broke her. And while Aaron's silence may have protected his ego, Teyana's truth protected her healing. Teyana never responded to that message. Maybe she didn't see it, or maybe she saw it and chose not to believe it. Either way, the internet saw everything. Her fans wasted no time. They filled Aaron's social media with comments. Some begged him to apologize. Others stood behind Teyana, saying, "You lost a queen, and she deserved so much more." But Aaron stayed quiet. Not a word from him. His team didn't release a statement, didn't step in to manage the situation. There was no interview, no clarification, just silence. It was as if he had faded into the background while the woman he hurt kept standing, even with her heart broken. Teyana didn't hide from the world. A few days later, she posted a picture of herself on set, looking calm and beautiful despite everything falling apart behind the scenes. Then came a sweet video, her daughter dancing in their living room. The caption read, "The only love I'll ever need is already mine." She smiled in that post, not because everything was okay, but because she made a choice. She refused to let heartbreak define her. Soon after, Teyana shared a short, powerful statement. "I'm not here to bash anyone. This isn't revenge, it's release. I told my truth because I needed to be free of it. I don't want sympathy. I just want peace, real peace. The kind that doesn't make you second-guess everything." That post hit hard. Her fans filled the comments again. "You handled this with so much grace," one wrote. "This is how you carry pain with dignity," said another. People saw her strength. They believed her story, because it was raw. It was honest. You could hear it in her voice when she spoke, the kind of pain you can't fake. Aaron's silence spoke louder than any post ever could. He didn't even fake an apology. No carefully worded notes, no Instagram story, not even a tweet. Just nothing. And that silence hurt more than anything. It was like he was pretending none of it ever happened. Like the love they shared meant nothing, like her tears were too loud, and he didn't want to hear them. That's what betrayal really feels like. It's not just about the lies. It's the way the person you trusted the most becomes a stranger overnight. It's the cold silence after the storm, when all you want is a little honesty, and you get nothing. Teyana cried herself empty over someone who couldn't even face what he did. He walked away without saying a word, hiding behind his pride, like her heartbreak didn't matter. But here's the thing about a woman like Teyana, she's built from fire. You don't break someone like her. You just teach her how strong she really is. She didn't just gather her broken pieces, she turned them into something beautiful. She took the pain and poured it into her work. She started creating again. She smiled more. She laughed without pretending. Not because she was fully healed, but because she refused to let that pain control her anymore. She chose to rise. Because staying hurt would have given Aaron the one thing he didn't deserve, power. And Teyana's done giving her energy to people who never earned it. As for Aaron, his charm is fading. People are seeing through the polished surface. The silence that once made him mysterious now just feels guilty. No explanation, no apology, not even the decency of a proper goodbye. But that's okay. Teyana didn't wait for him to explain. She wrote her own closure. She didn't whisper her truth. She said it clearly, so the world would hear. She didn't just leave, she left proud, with her head high and her spirit intact. Because love isn't a game. Trust isn't something you borrow and throw away. It's sacred. And when it's broken, the pieces cut deep. But Teyana didn't stay down. She turned her pain into power. She reminded everyone what real strength looks like. Now, the question isn't whether Aaron ever loved her. It's something deeper. Did he even know how to love anyone besides himself? Maybe that answer was always there. Maybe it was written in the way he disappeared when it mattered most. Maybe his silence was his truth, and hers was the way she chose to rise above it.